Okay, I went back into the settings and things seem to be alright. The last test, which was test 3, if you ever want to know that, actually showed me not repeating my voice anymore and the sound came out, so I'm going to leave it as it is. So one thing that I might need to do is I might need to turn the sound volume down, but looks like you can't actually do that until you go through the tutorial, which is very odd. There's like, this is the initial screen you'll see, and so this is test 3 again. And sorry, I'm just being distracted here by I'm looking at my little tablet and it's actually showing my last stream, which is not the live one, strangely. It is actually my test 3, so I'm getting distracted saying, why is it showing that way? It should be showing that. So I'm now trying to get the settings down so it can actually, that's better. It's actually showing the live screen now. And so I'm going to turn down the tablet sound so I can't hear myself speak. It looks like you're hearing the music now and you're hearing my voice, which means things, I think, have finally been sorted some 40 minutes late. But sadly that was due to me being very sad here, me being the only one around. So I had to check to see what the settings was like, and then making sure things were going correctly. So if you actually are listening to this on playback, then welcome. Hope you enjoy it. Today was always going to be a tough one because I had to make sure the settings were correct, and then trying to go through it all. And at the moment, I think I'm all right. My voice is a bit throaty today because I had a long day in London yesterday, so I have to make sure I'm drinking. Um, yeah, long enjoyable day in London, and I'm going to try my best and see how this goes on, and then see what happens. So if you are joining me, then welcome. So if you can hear the tap 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 off the keyboard, that's just me just saying to people I'm live now, trying to hopefully get more audience a little bit, because I want to see now if the chatting screen is working, and the only way I can do that is chat to myself. How sad is that? So let's type hello me. I'm doing this on my keyboard, so let's see, hopefully that will come up in a few seconds. Hope if the OBS is working on the actual chat screen. Is that, can you see that? Oh yes, you can. Hello me. Oh, so that's working. So yeah, what I did this morning for about an hour is learn about overlays on OBS. Overlays is where you can put your little game screen in and your chat screen in. So there's no overlays at the moment, hence why you just see the pretty standard black border around there. But eventually, when I get more and more used to this, I will then I'll get some overlays done and make the screen look much better as it actually is at the moment. So at the moment, this live stream is turning into more like a playback for anyone who will come back and listen to this. I hope some of you do. If you do, then hello. Obviously, this is the one you need to look at. This is the much longer one than the others. The others were just tests to see if everything was working out correctly. At the moment, I haven't got the game actually shown, so that's why you can probably only hear me speaking at the moment. But I will try to clear some screens and alter my YouTube channel, because at the moment it's now got lots of these little testing streams which you don't want to see. So I will try to get rid of them eventually, when I can, I'm just going through my YouTube channel now and see if I can do it now, but I don't think I can. I can't. Strangely enough, on YouTube channel, I can't actually delete them, which is odd. Ah, there you go. I can delete it now. So I'll just do this while I've got on the screen. So again, we'll go into the game in a minute. We're going to the game in a minute. So I just wanted to delete some of these screens, these testing streams, so it won't look so bad on my channel. It will look bad at the moment having 5 testing screens. So I'm going to delete some of those, and let's delete some of these as well. Obviously, I'm saying all this and you don't know what I'm doing. I'm just clearing up my YouTube channels at the moment. So we've only got one left and one live replay. That's good, good, good. So that's all cleared up. Okay, let's go into the nitty gritty stuff, and let's start going through the initial stages of Baldur's Gate. So Baldur's Gate was out in 98, 99, very successful role-playing game. There was another sequel about 3 years later, Baldur's Gate 2, which eventually I might play on this as well. And the reason I'm doing this is because they announced at E3, or just before E3, that Baldur's Gate 3 was going to be released, maybe sometime next year. So I thought it would be a great idea if I actually went through Baldur's Gate. And as I was setting up the YouTube channel, I thought, wait, why don't I do a YouTube version of me going through Baldur's Gate? Initially as a live stream, and then playback for those people who couldn't make it. So I'm crossing fingers and toes that hopefully people will eventually join me on the live streams. I know it's going to take time. Even just getting 1 or 2 people to watch is great, and interacting with me. That's the whole point of live streaming, is interaction and having fun and stuff like that. On this new YouTube channel. This new YouTube channel will be roughly quick playthroughs of some games and my almost unbelievable, amazing Grand Theft Auto driving. I'm joking about that, it's awful. But at the moment though, we're going to go to Baldur's Gate 1, and we'll do that by the actual initial tutorial. So I need to do the tutorial because I've never played a game since initial release, so yeah, nearly 20 years ago. So I need to relearn how to do certain things, and hopefully you'll be able to see me play the game. So let's start now. So you first get this is the first screen. You can hear the music in the background, hopefully it's not too loud for you. This is the first screen of Baldur's Gate, first edition. This is the Enhanced Edition. The Enhanced Edition means they've made it up to a bit more for current PCs, because again, this game was released 20 years ago, so they updated some of the graphics. The storyline is still the same. They've made it look much better, because if you play the original and you play the original on your PC now, it would look very dated. So they've added some little graphics, they made the spells look much better. And yeah, so this is the actual live screen. So what I do is I'll go through the tutorial first. So you click obviously tutorial. So the first thing you need to select is your gender. So what am I going to be? Well, I always go for male characters. It's just my preference. So for gender, it's going to be male, which I think is our screen. Yeah, it is. And then done. That's appearance. Now, these are the initial character portrait screens you'll get. I'm not too fussy what character I get. I did install a DLC for about $2, which gave me some extra character portraits, but I don't know if they are. There they are. So I think these are new. Are these new? No, they might not actually be new. Doesn't matter, it's not important. Yeah, like, I think there was 6 new. So, I don't know if these are the new ones. They're all magician. You can actually do custom, which means you can actually put your own one in if you want to. But anyway, I don't think the new one's in, so I normally go for sort of like a paladin warrior type character. He's of course going to be in this game as a brand new character. So what do I normally go for? I can't do magician. I can't do magic. I am hopeless at magic. So I always am sort of like the good old-fashioned warrior tank type character, the warrior. So I normally go for. I've been him once, and him. Even though he looks like a rogue thief type character, I can always make him into sort of like a warrior. He is a warrior. Him, but he's a bit more Conan. No. Yeah, I use him a lot, that character. So it's probably going to be him or him. Now, of course, if there's a fair few of you, you could help me choose, but I will choose at the moment by myself. So I will go for him. What race? Well, you've got a choice of race. You can be either human, so you can read out what the advantages of human are. Humans are the predominant race in Faerun. Humans rule most of the significant empires and kingdoms in the realms. They are the most social and tolerant of races, excepting perhaps the halflings. Humans may advance as any class and the only race that can do dual class. Humans may not multi-class. Dual class is obviously, you can be warrior thief, warrior, whatever. Elves, you can see there they've got some additional traits. Humans have got no traits, but they can be any class. So there's the elf. Shorter and slimmer than humans. I think elves have got night vision. They should normally have night vision as well. Half elves, mixture of human and elven blood. They are handsome folk with good features from each of their parent races. A half elf has curiosity, inventiveness, and ambition of their human ancestors, and the refined senses, love of nature, artistic tastes of the elven ancestors. My 30% resistance against charm and sleep magics. Infravision. There you go. Infravision. Deep voice there. Infravision. That means they can see at night. I do normally go for either humans or half elves actually. And then the other races you've got obviously are dwarves, halflings, gnomes. Gnomes? Is that new? Didn't know you could be a gnome in this. Kin to dwarves, gnomes are not so small and distant cousins. Gnomes are they attainable so as return to most of dark tan and brown skin, white hair, rather large noses. Gnomes are lively and sly sense of humour, especially with practical jokes. They have been love and nature, blah 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 blah. Okay, and the half orcs. One day I might be a half orc. Just see what happens. Infravision. Nice. Extra strength, constitution, -2 intelligence. I suppose they're not the most cleverest. Whenever you watch Lord of the Rings, have you ever seen a clever orc talking much? Oh, they did have one smart orc, didn't they, as a leader of the armies. But no. I'm thinking I might go for half elf warrior because I've got an extra bit, but I can hide in shadows as well. So let's go for half elf. Yeah, okay, he doesn't look like a half elf, but I don't mind. Right, the class now. So what can I go for? This is quite simple for me because I normally go for fighters. I'm terrible at anything to do with magic. I would not enjoy just going around playing the guitar, singing, and being a thief. It's Bard, Thief, Sorrows, Mage, Mage and Druid. Nah, Cleric. No. I've always enjoyed either being a Ranger, because I like shooting from distance sometimes, Rangers, with bows and arrows and stuff, or Fighters. So I'm going to stick with Fighter. Now I can be a Fighter and something else if I want to be. Now I heard Fighter Thief is a good combination. This character can use the abilities of a fighter and the thief, though they cannot use the thieving skills while wearing more than studded leather armor. They may specialize in but not master any weapon they can use. Interesting. So, shall I stay as fighter? Which means I can specialize. Prime requisites for dual classing strength. Or should I go for fighter thief? The advantage also of thief is that I can pick locks and everything as well. My skill will be up. Ooh, this is challenging. And also I'm unlimited to just studded leather armor. No, I think I'll go to fighter. Later, alright? Yeah, sorry, I just got disturbed by the almighty boss called Mother. So that was a funny little interruption. What I think I might do actually is I want to test to see what the stream is like now, because it's actually seems to be alright. So what I think I might do is I'm going to end this part 1 and then I'll come back to part 2. So this part 1 is about 17 minutes long. So there will be a part 2. Part 2 will follow in about 5 minutes. So I'll come back in a second.